All right, moving and shifting our focus to Mexico. A strong earthquake, we're learning, has rattled southern and central Mexico on Friday, interrupting President's first press briefing of the new year as alarms sounded, leaving at least 2 people dead is what we're learning. The earthquake had the magnitude of 6.5 and the epicenter was near the town of San Marcos in the southern state. There were more than 500 aftershocks is what we're learning, and the state civil defense agency has reported various landslides on the other highway in the state. Authorities have said that a 50-year-old woman living in a small community near the epicenter died when a house collapsed. Authorities also are saying that hospital in that area suffered a major structural damage and various patients were evacuated. We're learning that 2 people have lost their life and one of them is a 50-year-old woman. Residents and tourists in the Mexico City and one of the main areas rushed into seats when the city began shaking. In fact, this is what the mayor has also said, that 2 people have lost their life. For more on this, let me go across to my colleague Rishabh, who's been tracking all the details. Rishabh, we're learning that a 6.5 magnitude earthquake has hit Mexico and 2 people, unfortunately, they have lost their life. Give us more details. All right, we'll try and reconnect that line with my colleague Rishabh. But as far as the damage is concerned, we're learning that because of the earthquake, there was landslide on the national highway. One hospital, a very prominent one in Mexico, also got damaged, and the patients there had to be evacuated. And several very concerning visuals are emerging from Mexico, and there's one that you can see on the screen of the impact of the earthquake, that you can see of this pillar also, in fact, shaking because of the earthquake. The magnitude, we're learning, was 6.5. A hospital suffered a damage. There was a landslide on the highway as well, and this shows you the gravity of the situation, the cracks that have now emerged because of the earthquake. And we're learning that the president of Mexico was addressing the New Year press conference, and that is when this earthquake has struck the country, and you can see how the cracks have also emerged, and this appears to be from one of the areas. In fact, this appears to be from the subway station there in Mexico, and you can see that people are in panic, and you can also see the metro train also shaking because of the massive earthquake that is hit. Panic that struck there in Mexico. The epicenter, we're learning, was in southern Mexico, and because of the earthquake, a 50-year-old lady has lost her life. For more on this, let me go across to my colleague Rishabh, who's been tracking all the details. Rishabh, this is very concerning. We're learning that 6.5 magnitude earthquake has hit Mexico. 2 people have lost their life. We're also showing our viewers the videos that have emerged from Mexico of the cracks emerging and people there in panic.
Well, definitely, Mexico has been hit by a rather strong earthquake is what we are given to understand. 2 people have lost their life, and the Mexican president has also addressed the press as we are talking. The situation on ground is still evolving is what we are given to understand. Remember, 6.5 magnitude of earthquake has hit Mexico, the New Mexico City, and that is something that is very important. What we're given to understand, the earthquake had a preliminary magnitude of 6.5, and its epicenter was near the town of San Marcos, Acancia, in the southern state of Guerrero, which is near the Pacific Coast resort of El Poco. What we're given to understand further, that 2 people have lost their life, and further rescue operations are on. Tsunami warnings are also given as of now, and further details are yet to come in. But what we are given to understand, 2 people have lost their life, while many are injured as well. There is loss of property in the area as well.
Absolutely. There's been some damage, but unfortunately, we're learning that 2 people in Mexico have lost their life because of this. Thank you so much, Rishabh, for getting us all those details. Now, shifting our focus